So welcome back guys, what's going on? It's Repo Rog here with another Repo review. This time it's Zombie Army Dead War 4. Now this game looks absolutely fantastic and so promising. It's made by Rebellion Studios, the guys who made Sniper Elite 4 and also Strange Brigade, which I did another review on that on my channel as well. Now the game takes place in several different cities, including Milan, Venice, Sardinia, Croatia, and a few more. Now, as you would expect from most of these zombie type games, the gameplay starts off quite sedative and quite slow, with working your way through the streets and the alleyways of Milan, trying to pick off zombies, unsuspecting zombies one by one. But you know it's not long before the development team really give you something to do by throwing you in at the deep end, by killing hordes and hordes of zombies in an ambush manner. You can use your environment to destroy enemies as well. And if the smaller zombies aren't enough, they like to throw a little bit of icing on the already fulfilling cake by giving you something else to do, like killing big 6-foot flamers and another 6 or 7-foot gunner here. Given the resemblance to Sniper Elite series, you never seem to get bored of these slow motion cinematics. Absolutely fantastic, which makes you want to keep coming back for more. If stamping on the feet doesn't kill the undead, you can either slice their heads off, give them one stab to the forehead, or give them a murderous rampage in a psychotic way. If the vintage Second World War weaponry in the game isn't enough for you guys, you can run over to one of these chests and one of these boxes and pick up a heavy weapon. And there's nothing better and there's nothing more satisfying than burning the undead with a flamethrower. Loving it. With some parts of the game resembling Red Dead Redemption with the dead eye here, you can easily take out 3 or 4 enemies just in one click. With more and more zombies being thrown at you as you get further and further through the game, you're going to need more than just a gun. So throwing one of these bait grenades is like giving catnip to a cat, or opening up the doors to a superstore on Black Friday. They absolutely love it. Round them all up so you can kill them in one go is so pleasing and somewhat addictive gameplay. From the moment you start playing this game, it becomes apparent that it's extremely addictive. Killing zombies never seems to disappoint. Throwing different types of grenades as well is so satisfying. If you end up making a mistake, which you probably will, get caught half reloading here, you will pay. You will pay. And it's not all about killing, it's about dying as well, even if it's your own death. Running through the game, desperately trying to find some space for yourself among the zombie hordes, you get to pick up upgrade kits for your weapons, which then you can use to upgrade your guns to face half tracks like this one here. And they get worse than half tracks as well. There becomes tanks in the game, and they don't care about their own side either. As you can see, they're just running over the Nazis here. They don't care. I like the way the tempo and the pitch changes in the game as well halfway through. It's not all action. Sometimes you have to sneak around the corridors and hallways. Facing new and different enemies like creepers. And you have to sneak past screamers as well in the game, which is quite interesting. This guy here is blind, he can't see you, but he can hear you if you make a noise. You have to creep past him. Even though the game gets quiet and dark in certain places, you feel like they still want to keep you on your toes by giving you some ambush points here. But that's where the special heavy weapons become useful.
I'm just getting started.
As I've said before, the game looks absolutely fantastic with the lighting here in the gym. With no exception to any part of the game, it just looks absolutely fantastic. At the end of each chapter, you get to go into a safe house where the game saves automatically. You can go to a workbench and upgrade your weapons if you've collected some upgrades, depending on your rank. Everything from damage mods, electric shocks, incendiary bullets, and many, many more.
I will hold as long as I can.
And my personal favourite is the Sawn-Off Shotgun. It only carries 3 rounds, but it does a lot of damage if you add the damage mod. Some of the cutscenes in the game look fantastic, if not a bit confusing with this fancy dress type look. But as you get closer to Hitler, you realise his endless superpower. Just as you think that it's the end of the game and you're ready to face Hitler and the rest of his army, it's not the case. You just continue to kill more zombies and zombies. But it doesn't seem to bother you, as it has an addictive nature in gameplay. Killing the commanders on the way has an effect on the smaller zombies, as they're no longer possessed and being told what to do by the commanders, which makes the gameplay a little bit easier. If you do find yourself cornered by a flamer, you're in trouble. You're in a lot of trouble, and you're easily going to go down. But you do have a perk where you can revive, so you can get yourself up again. Or you can kill a couple of zombies to allow yourself to get back up. You feel like the end is near when they start throwing everything in the game at you. But the idea here is to try and get a kill streak. 100 plus kill multipliers. That's going to give you the points to then upgrade your weapons so you can play the campaign mode or multiplayer again. Okay, I don't want to spoil it too much for you guys, but this is pretty much the end of the game. You have to kill Hitler's Hell Machine. Okay, so once you've defeated Hitler's machine, he throws you one more dice and spawns 100 of himself. One more wave, the final stand of Hitler. Overall, this game has been extremely playable. I really like this game, and I will definitely be playing it again. The multiplayer's coming next. I've got a couple of minutes of multiplayer for you, so stand by for that. Okay, so as you would imagine, the multiplayer side of things is exactly what it should be and exactly what it says on the tin, with full maps. You could probably buy more maps, but the multiplayer side of things is great. No waiting times in the lobby. It's a new game, so people are obviously playing this right now. But as you would expect, it's everything in the game, so all of the enemies, all of the weaponries. You work together as a team, and it's wave-based cooperative game modes. And you can do the campaign mode as well. But all in all, I love what Rebellion have done here. It's your boy Repo Rog. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Good job, guys.